Okay, welcome back. This is eRacing GB Global Edition 7. Okay, 7th time we've been doing this. We have just had copper, we've just had bronze, and now we have silver coming up. You also saw the highlights for the gold edition, gold class, shall we say, which is coming up after silver. Alistair, okay, silver. What are we looking for?
TCR's first front-wheel drives I think we've had today.
Mhm.
Poor card, a lot of long corners, so we'll be seeing really patient on the throttle. Yeah, it's interesting to see. I don't actually know too much about these TCR cars, but
Yeah.
I'll be interested to see what I can figure out and find out about them.
Okay, well, let's talk about the championship positions. We are looking at the silver class. Axel Nocom. How old is he? 9 years old, I think. Is leading the way in that. Voltaire Sayco in second. Philippines 1, 2, 3, 4. Big gap though between the first two and the rest of the pack there. Outside the top four, Darren Ivan is in 5th from Malaysia. Gonzalez and the Filipino 6th. And then got Malaysians all the way down from 7 to 10. In the Teams Cup, Sim Racing Filipinas and 7-Star Garage, these are two Filipino teams, and they are really out in front. No one's going to touch Sim Racing Filipinas today, I feel. Stratus Motorsport, who are the reigning Teams Cup champion, they're in P3. And here we go, Nations Cup. Malaysia's edging in front, but from the results we've seen so far today, Philippines, I think, is now back in front. It's going to be neck and neck between the two of them. Really, I think it's going to come down to silver and gold. Who can be stronger in silver and gold? And Philippines have another strong day in those two classes. Then I think they might be able to pit Malaysia for the Nations Cup.
Yeah, I know. 1, 2, 3, 4 Philippines and silver. That's going to be a lot of points on the cards for them.
Yeah, well, only the top 2 from each country score points. But still, yeah, it is going to look quite good. 11 cars in the server at the moment. And here, we're at Paul Ricard, aren't we?
Yeah. 15 corners, 5.842 kilometers long, slightly longer than Sepang. You can see it looks kind of strange, very thin, 4 long straights to take account of, and at the end of those, some overtaking opportunities, and very tight and twisty bits on each side, Sector 3 and Sector 1.
Okay, very flat. You can see the mountains just overhead. It's actually on a plateau. It's not far from Marseille. Beautiful country, south of France. And you take this windy road, 2 ways up to it, on top of this plateau. And it's an airstrip, used to be an airstrip. Really beautiful. You can see the mountains in the background as well. Separate mountain. And that's it. That's the end of practice, and we're into qualifying. 6 minutes qualifying, so it means everyone will get about 2 laps in qualifying. And I guess we have to focus on the championship leader at this point, don't we? Actually, let's focus on Voltaire Sayco. Good choice in the Alpha. Sayco is in the Alpha, second in the championship. He's I think he's won a bronze class. He's won bronze class. No, he won a AM class in the Philippines edition before.
And that's why he has the extremely fashionable shirt.
Yes, of course. The very nice black eRacing GP shirt. He gets to turn 1 and 2. Looks nice and clean. Alpha is a really good car these days. And here we go. This gets good exit out of there. Coming now for turn 3. Get the braking. What do you have to do here to get it right?
Oh, you just need a lot of curve on the right, a lot of curve here on the left. It's all about preparing for this corner here and getting to that section as quickly as possible. Because after here, you take the lift. There it is, you can hear it. And then back on the power nice and late because it's a front-wheel drive. You have to wait a bit longer. But this long straight, this is crucial for lap time. So that previous one is super important. And you're just waiting now. You're waiting and waiting and waiting for that braking point to come up. Because at the end of this straight, you have this very twisty chicane that you need to get right again because of another long straight after that. So braking at 110, use all the curve on the left, nicely done. Get it prepared for the right-hander, all the curve early on the power. Use the road on the left and a bit more.
Oops, that's me.
Edward Wong missed the apex a bit, as you could see.
But he's purple in Sector 1 and Sector 2, so this looks like a good lap for Sayco. He needs to put it on pole, doesn't he? He's only second in the championship right now. He's got to put some pressure on Axel Nocom. Oh, it goes through turn 10. Looks perfect. Slides his head around as well. Through turn 11 now.
Nice line to there, hit that apex very well down. Squeeze the power, use all the road, get over to the right. Very late apex through here because it tightens up on you a lot on the exit. Use the curb, slam the power down. Oh, it's driving really nice, isn't it?
Yeah, this looks like a really nice lap. Okay, through turns, you see coming up now. Turn 14 now, this left-hander. You want to carry the speed, but not too much speed, right?
Yeah, you want to stick left here because you got a really tight last corner hairpin. He's missed the apex actually. Maybe cost him a tenth or two. But he makes a charge down to the line.
Oh, someone's gone quicker.
Marginally quicker.
Elman. Oh no, Sayco does grab it at the death. Good job by him. Wow. Okay, P1 at the moment by only a tenth. And as he starts his second lap, this is the guy in second position, Axel Nocom, championship leader. He's only, what's that, 100th down on
cancelled his lap.
Yeah. Let's follow both. It's Voltaire Elman there. All Philippines. 1, 2, 3. Hey, look at that. Elman there, he's only a tenth behind as well, so he's a good touring car driver as well. Let's see if he can find a bit more time. To challenge for pole. We saw Sayco's lap was actually really good, didn't we? Maybe the last corner definitely can find a bit more time. But it was pretty clean. We are on board Elman in another Alfa Romeo.
He's missing apexes now. It's a bit more of a scrappy lap already.
Oh, yeah.
We're about to find out sector 1 split. And he's gone purple by a tenth. So he has improved, even while missing a couple apexes here and there.
Wow.
He's found time. And that time's going to carry him down the straight.
Yeah. Just showing him driving right now. He's he likes his sim on the side and hanging from the wall instead of the ground. But hopefully he'll fix the camera first.
He's trying to get 1G laterally, making it a bit more realistic. Nice through there. Oh, maybe overdone it a little bit for the right-hander, but sector 2 is about to come up soon. And he's purple again.
So this looks like a good lap by Elman. Purple in the first 2 sectors. He's got to find about 2 tenths to get pole position from Sayco, and he's found it at the moment. It's going to be closer.
Ooh, I hope that's not track limits, and it's not because he's still pushing hard. Carrying great minimum speed through here. Getting to the apexes and getting the power on nice and early.
Here we go, turn 12 now.
Really tight line through
Yeah,
there.
but it worked, I think, because he was right on the curb, climbed the curb through there. Now here we go, turns 14 and 15. You mentioned it earlier, you got to hit the apex at can't miss by too much, can you, the last one?
Yeah, I mean, if he hits the apex here, he's going to find time on Sayco at P1. And he has done it nicely. Maybe a tiny bit late on power, but it looks like a decent lap.
That's going to
As he heads to the line. P2.
No, he doesn't.
P3. He's lost a tenth and a bit in that last sector.
Sayco's gone a lot quicker, though. And he crosses the line, and he makes sure pole position. Let's see Axel Nocom. Axel Nocom's coming through the last corner of the track as well. Can he pip Sayco to pole position? The championship leader goes across the line right now. He's leading the championship by 11 points.
No.
And he doesn't improve. He stays second. So Sayco, it takes the pole position. Axel Nocom in second. Nazmir Aslam, the younger brother of Nakib and Nabil, does a good job to get P3. Mark Voltaire Elman in P4. Edward Wong in P5. Darren Ivan down there in P6. Bit surprised to see him so far off the pace. And then Francis Gonzalez in 7. Sharik Zulkaiman in 8th. Villanueva in 9th. And Yazik Razak in 10th position. Okay, so that was interesting.
It's a good quali session.
That was a good quality session. Some very fine driving there by Voltaire Sayco, showing some good form. We've seen him when he first came to ERGP be very strong. Then he went quiet for a couple seasons, didn't he? He got up to silver really quickly, and then he went quiet for a while. I thought he'd kick on to gold, but he hasn't. But that was a really good pole position. He needs the win, though, doesn't he?
Yeah. I mean, so far, most of the pole position sitters have run away with it, so let's see what happens here in silver. Alpha's taking up majority of the grid.
Okay, red lights are there. Nocom there on the left in the black car. He's insert. Oh, looks like he's got a good start.
Sayco with a really good start. And
Yeah.
Aslan's pipped Nocom.
That's perfect for Sayco, because Sayco wants cars between him and Nocom.
Unless Aslan puts down the inside, no, thinks about it twice, moves to the outside, brakes nicely.
Whoa!
Nicely and sailing around, maybe no. Sayco closes the door really well. Nocom's now in the back of Aslan. Aslan's compromised because he got the door slammed shut in his face. As Sayco goes down the inside now.
Nocom down the inside. Yo, but Nasser's going to try and go around the outside again. Wow, he's looking to chew up those tires really quickly. Whoa! Gets sideways, almost goes over the top.
Looking like he's in a Mission Impossible movie on two wheels.
Yeah, now he's coming under pressure from Edward Wong as well. Oh, gets sideways there. But back at the front, these are the championship protagonists. And look at them pulling away at the front. Nocom there in the slipstream. Is he going closer? Look at that. Sayco's trying to break the slipstream. He's weaving down the straight. But Nocom is not quite close enough as they come to the chicane. Behind them, oh, look at the great battle there. Aslan holds off from P3 at the moment, but Edward Wong really wants that position.
Axel Nocom's really coming down to that rear wing of Sayco. It's gonna be close actually. They seem to be similar lap times, so the fight's gonna be really good.
There we go. Oh, think of that. Got Aslan there as well, P3 just holding off Edward Wong. There he is. Nazmir Aslan. Oh, he's got a, I think he's using his brother's Nakib's rig, and he's got a little cushion there at the back. Okay there, but he's holding on to P3 right now. Oof, he's not won a race yet in the RGP. He has got a lighter car compared to the two cars in front because of success ballast. And look at that Elman up to P4 just behind him as well.
Alpha, Renault, Alpha.
Yeah, these are the cars to have if you're in silver. Very popular cars. Okay, coming down that straight now. And you can see them all stretch out a little bit. They're all just stretching out a bit. Although the slipstream will help bring them back just ever so slightly. But I think Aslan's done a good job here of just kind of holding on to that position. Because Nazmir Aslan really could have made one or two more mistakes when he was under pressure there and dropped down to like the 56th position. So the fact that he's still in third is a good job by the youngster.
Yeah, these TCR cars, I've come to realize, have a bit more downforce than anything we've seen so far out of copper and bronze. A poorer car does have these quick twisty bits where you can get a bit of understeer from the car behind, so that might explain the bit of gapping at the moment. But we'll see down the straight how effective the slipstream is. Nocom's 5 tenths behind. That might be 3 tenths by the end of the straight.
Further back, look at that. There's a good battle there now happening between Darren Ivan and Zukainen. He's looking down the inside, looking down the outside maybe. Is he going to make a move though? Yeah, out the outside.
Oh, nice.
Yep, Zukainen makes a mistake. And Ivan is up to P7. Darren here, really, really good driver. Won a race last time out. He won't be liking going down, being so far down though. Just in front of him though is Gonzalez. Gonzalez also not having a very good start as well, but he's all over the back of Edward Wong. And they're really spread out at the moment right now. There's Gonzalez in the insert. He's in the Keats, what do you call it, the Lincoln Co car. There in second position. Let's go back to the battle in front, shall we? And there we go. Sayco, wow, driving beautifully. 8 tenths in front now. And don't forget, he's 11 points in the championship, so he needs to get fastest lap as well. If he can get fastest lap and the race win, that's a 9-point swing he'll take on Nocom, which means he'll just be 2 points behind in the championship.
Nocom did close 2 tenths on that last sector, and Aslan's coming in P3. He's now 6 tenths behind, 7 tenths behind Nocom.
And in fact, Nazmir Aslan has got the fastest lap of the race right now with a 16.8. Looking back from Sayco right now. Nocom just kind of stalking him at the moment. Maybe Axel's just biding his time. Maybe he thinks, all right, if I can just look after tire wear a bit, I can maybe nab Sayco in the later stages of this race.
Black Beauties 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, looking kind of scary from that rear wing angle.
Yeah. Sayco's not getting a good exit out of those corners. He's just pushing the front of the car too much, getting a bit too much understeer. And Axel Nocom there, looking quite tasty indeed right now. I've got to be thinking maybe not quite close enough still though, eh?
Yeah, not quite close enough. Pressure's definitely on now, and Sayco will be feeling it. He's running a bit wide at the corners. This is close. 0.194. It's under 2/10.
Yep.
He's got to nail this right-hander, then he'll have a chance to sneak down the inside of the next corner.
It's almost flat, isn't it? Just as slight as it lifts.
Sayco doing nicely, defending there, keeping it nice and tight.
Yeah, Sayco's under so much pressure right now to try and see this race off. He needs the win, desperately needs the win. Would be good if he could get fastest lap as well. Nocom though in P2. He knows if he can put his countryman under some pressure, maybe sneak the win, that's going to be really good for his championship chances.
Long game, 8 minutes still. Nocom just, it's just a mind game at this point. Just keep the pressure on. He doesn't need to force the move as of right now. Yeah. But he's got to do something soon to unsettle Sayco, because if he just sits behind, Sayco's going to get comfortable.
Yep, true. And also, if they get too comfortable, look who's in third position now. Mark Voltaire Elman. Maybe Elman can sneak onto the back of this. And I think Elman's teammates with Sayco, so Elman would be looking to try and get see if he can get his car into second position and take more points away from Axel. Okay, thoughtful race at the moment. Not blinding with action, but definitely cagey affair.
Axel's super good through here. He takes the lift nice and early and gets all the power, and Sayco again runs wide. By the end, his front's going to be pretty eaten up from that one corner.
Yeah, well, look, he's got a good exit, hasn't he?
Wow. Axel's gaining. Axel's gaining.
Axel's definitely gaining. Oh, he's going to dive.
He's showing his nose. He's got.
Kind of curious. He's being very just trying to
passive in the braking zone.
I think he's just trying to put the Sayco under pressure here and hope the Sayco makes a mistake. Makes it easier for him to overtake.
Sayco's rear left looks like to have quite a bit more camber than the other one. Interesting setup for Alpha.
Yeah, from racing. Yeah, last lap by Voltaire Sayco was a 17.5. Axel Nocom's last lap was a 17.4. So, yeah, they're closing. And we have to say Mark Voltaire Elman in third position is also closing the gap to the two of them. There is Voltaire Elman. Yeah, he's definitely closing the gap, you know?
Yeah, it's 1 second from first to third.
Nazmir Aslan there, watching brief. He's probably learning from these guys. These guys in front are so much more experienced than him. Okay, let's just look at the battle in fifth position right now. Gonzalez coming under pressure from Darren Ivan. Ooh, nicely done, but it's looking very good for these two. But we have to go back to the front because look at that. Elman's only 2/10 behind Axel Nocom right now. Can he help his teammate out? He can help his teammate out and get to P2. Will he try down the inside here? No, decides not to. Ooh,
what about it?
That was neither here nor there. I didn't really know what that was. But he had contact. Ooh, going through now.
Boy, and he's made the move.
Oh, strangely enough, made that move. But Nocom there, riding the slipstream. Nocom's going to go diving down the inside for sure. He doesn't want to be behind him. No, but again, he's a bit early on the brakes. Very thoughtful, considerate race Nocom is driving right now. He's not being aggressive. He's picking his moments. But gotta wonder if he's running out of time. Only 4.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, you can't help thinking he's taking too long, trying to put pressure and not going for the move. There was a point where he could have made a move on Sayco a lap or two ago, but he didn't, and now it's cost him because Elman's passed him.
Yeah. That's
and
very true.
Aslan's right behind us. Aslan's right behind as well.
So if Aslan takes third position, that would be really bad for Axel Nocom, but really good for Voltaire Sayco. Good fight though, really good fight between these drivers. Good for the Nations Cup as well for Philippines, if they're going to take a 1-2 in the silver class.
Aslan's right in the back of Nocom now. 0.3 is the difference. Sayco is in the lead, but Voltaire's kind of closing in a bit.
Yeah. I wonder if he's going to, if Elman will hold his position, or if he's going to try and take Sayco for the lead.
Really back Nocom into Aslan.
Okay, these top four though, they're really broken away from everyone. See, there we go, Sayco there, looking nice and serene, 3 minutes to go. This is perfect for him. In first, in second, and his teammate in second. Gonzalez there, still holding off P5 from Darren Ivan. Two Wheels Ivan, as they like to call him. And of course, with Edward Wong there in some position, all over the back of him as well. Let's look at Nocom though. Ooh, Aslan looks to the inside of Nocom though. That's going to have Nocom's heart in his mouth. He's not going to want to see that. He wants to focus on the boys in front, but he's now got a very quick Malaysian right behind him as well. Okay, down the long straight. There we go, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then the second group, this battle here now. Darren Ivan always looking down the inside. Will he try and do the, ooh, goes around the outside. Locking up just a bit around the outside. Oh, Gonzalez tries to switch back, not able to do it just then. But Ivan is through. Okay, back to the battle at the front then. Nocom looking good. One more lap after this. This will be, once they cross the finish line, the last lap of the race.
Yeah, Sayco's got it under control. 0.8. The gap hasn't moved. Nocom's pushing as hard as he can to try and get past Voltaire, but yeah, Sayco's looking really good, isn't he?
Yeah, he is looking very good indeed. So it's a Filipina, Sim Racing Filipinas 1-2, also an Alpha 1-2. And it's really good for Sayco right now. So Sayco finishes in front, 25 points for him. Axel Nocom in second is going to get 15 points. That means the gap between Nocom and Sayco going into the last round will only be 1 point. How about that? Let's look from the cockpit view of Axel Nocom.
He's got to try and do something here, doesn't he?
Yeah, but ooh, looks like he's running out of front tire a bit. Got to be careful not to hold the brake too long into the corner, because it does increase the understeer of these cars. Very different from a rear-wheel drive car. Some of the things you do in these cars are completely different to how you drive in a inverted commas normal car.
Yeah, and you can also use the throttle actually to try and bring the front in, but it's a very fine margin between bringing the front in and just understeering completely off. Alright, Axel's in the slipstream. It's 0.3, 3.5. It's a bit far behind.
Okay, this battle, guess what? The second group, Francis Gonzalez, has got back in front of Darren Ivan. In fact, Darren Ivan is now coming under pressure from Zukana. Zukana now going down the inside, but decides to pull out of it. Darren holds on to position for now. At the front though, Sayco still leads. Oh, and look at that, Elman's getting really close to the back of Sayco. Surely not. Surely his teammate, he's not going to try and overtake his teammate on the last lap of the race.
Still looks kind of big though. Yeah, 7/10 now.
You're right. It's okay. Okay, but Elman's defending now. Defending now through turns 12. Yeah, you know, Nocom's going to have a go, isn't he? He's close enough. 2 more corners to go, Alex.
He's got to cover the inside. Yeah, and then just close it here. Make sure you're on the right for the last corner. Do not let him go down the inside like that. Where's Aslan? He wasn't even...
So, Sayco crosses the line, takes the win. But who's going to finish second? It's going to be close. And Voltaire Elman takes second by the skin of his teeth.
But Nocom's got a negative. Oh, because past the line already. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so Elman in second, Nocom in third. Wow, so the championship leader loses 10 points on his championship rival. That means that Axel Nocom will only lead by 1 point going into race 2. Here are the results. Sayco in first, Elman in second, Nocom third, Aslan fourth, Gonzalez fifth, Ivan sixth, Sukainen seventh, Pau eighth, Villanueva ninth, and Yazid Brazak rounds out the top 10. Let's see if we can have a quick chat with Voltaire Sayco. Sayco, if we can have a quick talk with him. So, Voltaire, oh, that was a race you had to win, didn't it?
Yeah. That kid is fast, really.
Yeah, that kid is fast. He's so young but so quick. But he managed to hold on for the win. I thought great pole position, great win. Oh, you get 5 points for pole as well, actually.
Yeah, I just need to stick my race too, I think.
Yeah, and Axel was second or third in qualifying?
Yes, he is.
Second, right? So I think you guys are tied on points at the moment. I think you're tied on points because you didn't get fastest lap.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're tied on
Yeah.
points. Okay, I won't bother you. You gotta get ready for race 2. Congratulations and good luck.
Thanks.
Okay, we'll come. All right, so we got the reverse grid race to come up still. Let's see, we're just the server's giving us some issues. Let's get back onto that. Right, we are on the bronze class.
Silver.
Silver. Yeah, Alice, what do you think? What's going to happen next?
Could we just see a Hail Mary from both of them into turn 1, try and get past everyone? No, unlikely, right?
No, it's going to be close. As we try and get into the server, just bear with us. Al, what do you think?
Where's the reverse grid starting for this race? Is it 11th?
Yeah.
11th. So basically the whole grid's reversed then.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, I don't know. Axel's going to be ahead, but those alphas look quick, man. I think Sayco. He's just a bit too dominant right now.
Yeah. Okay, was he jumping into the server right now before the grid starts? We might just miss the very start of the race. There we go. Okay, drivers are spawning. Red lights are on right now. We're going to see the drivers spawn as this race starts. The race has started, and there we are on board right now with Axel Nocom. He's in P9 right now. He's ahead of Sayco. Don't worry, guys. Just because we just jumped back to the server, the cars will spawn as we go along. Edward Wong, though, is leading. And look at that, just in front of him is Sayco. Oh, contact. Oh,
Whoa! Someone's having a tough time.
oh, that's Gonzalez. Got to the back. Okay, well, we'll get back to Nazir Asman there. Nazir Asman in 4th position. Nocom had a great start there. He's up to P5 now.
Sayco's right there behind him.
Yeah, Nazir Asman is not going to let him through so easily. Oh, pushes him wide, pushes championship protagonist wide.
Was that actually Nocom pushing Sayco wide.
Oh, no, I think it's that's oh yeah, okay, I see what you mean, yeah.
Alright, Sayco right behind Nocom. He's close enough to make a move. He'd be crazy not to, so he's gone down the inside looking at Nasmir, but behind him you see those two cars going 2 by 2. Sayco down the inside, he's made the move stick. He cannot let Nocom run around the outside, and he doesn't. Sayco, advantage.
Yeah, nicely done. Wow, it's all Megans or Alphas at this race, isn't it? This is one Lincoln go-kart of Francis Gonzalez at the very back. But yes, Nasmir Asman in 4th position. Let's see how the leaders are doing. I mean, Edwin Wong, though, great start, though. Look at that. Nice gap there. 8/10 in front of Yasser Razak. Okay, but we have to focus on the battle for the championship right now. And look, Axel Nocom has lost the position to Sayco. So, Nocom, this is for the championship, ladies and gentlemen. He needs to get back in front of Sayco if he's going to win this championship. And he's got Elman all over the back of him as well. Nocom cannot afford to let Elman pass.
Okay, so right now Sayco's ahead, so he has advantage, obviously. Although,
oh, look at that, it's going to be 3 wide. 3 wide to the last corner. And, wow, Nocom gets back in front of Sayco. It's that pressure from Elman that triggered that overtake. Because he was pressuring Nocom so much, Nocom had no choice but to try it on Sayco, otherwise he would have lost the position to Elman, funnily enough. So
Sayco's right there, though. Could make a move here, and he does put down the inside.
This ain't over, is it?
Not at all. At this point, though, there isn't much gap in points, so if Sayco got a faster lap, who would be in the lead?
Well, they're going to get into the higher points in a while, which means that the gaps will be bigger soon. But fastest lap could matter. Sayco going wide.
Sayco's going to get a really good exit here. But he lifts really late compared to everyone else. You hear that?
Yeah, it's got to chew up the front tires.
Not only that, but he's at full power later than everyone leading onto the straight, but it doesn't seem to hamper it, which is interesting.
He's got a good slipstream here. Will Nocom cover the inside? I think he will.
It'd be crazy not to.
There's going to be contact. Small contact. Good driving though. Everyone gets through cleanly so far.
Whoa! Great switchback there, Sayco.
Yeah, great switchback.
Championship winning switchback, maybe?
Championship winning switchback, maybe.
Looks to the outside of this. Who's that? Aslan.
Whoa.
Oh, and he's gone for it. Oh, wow.
Cars
Double
everywhere.
overtaker around the outside. Sayco with... I lost words there. That was incredible.
What a move. Sayco now up to P3. Wow, that could be the move that wins the Philippines driver the championship. And he's got a driver between him and Nocom, because Kelvin Powell there in 4th position is just saying, oh, but Sayco's had a poor exit. Oh, just when I said he might have done enough, well, or made a decisive move, he makes a big mistake and allows Kelvin Powell to...
He's got it back.
Oh, he's got it back. He's got to defend the inside here.
And he does.
Oh. It's like bumper cars.
Yeah. Gotta watch out for DQs. 3 wide.
3 wide. Sayco should have covered the inside, but okay, he's Nocom's tucked back in. So you can't afford these mistakes. Letting Powell come back at him, it's just the incident points as well. Oh!
Right.
Oh, have to be careful there. If he'd taken the position there, Powell might have protested him.
Bad exit.
Yeah, I tell you what.
Cover the inside.
Sayco, the first of the white cars, is just looking a little bit ragged right now, isn't he? Ah, Nocom down the inside. Great move by the 8-year-old.
Sayco did fairly quickly, left the space there. I think he's running out of incident points.
Yeah, he might be running out of incident points. He's not driving well. He drove. It's incredible how it changes. For half a lap, those were mega moves. We were just singing his praises. And the other half of the lap, he just kind of crumbled. How this championship has switched around.
He needs to defend, but he's not moving towards the inside. He's just going to let Azul just take the place. And there he goes.
Nicely around the outside, that covers it nicely. And just ahead of him, you see Nocom getting past Powell. Oof, wow, this has changed around so many times in just one lap. Back at the front, there's Edward Wong, leading in Team Racing Line.
2.5 seconds.
Yazzie Raza there in second position. And Nocom there in P3, looking great now, like he's going to win the Silver Class Championship. Nocom there looking P3. He's not making any mistakes, so he's looking quite. He's getting those apexes. It's not over yet, let's remind you guys. It's still just over 8 minutes to go, so still a lot can happen. Okay, going through the last corner now. Nocom there, trying to get a good exit. Okay, Edward Wong coming out of screen, turn 1. He's winning. Yazzie Razak in second. Nocom third, Kelvin Powell fourth.
Oh, Axel's gone for it.
Down the inside, nice move. This is when he's at his best, really, when he's just charging through the field, attacking everyone. You know, race 1 didn't seem like Nocom, where he was just trying to be very careful, he's very conscious of the championship. And now he's attacking. That's when he's at his best. And he's great pace, but great overtaking moves as well.
Sayco's attacking as well. I think he's, oh, not quite. I saw him go around the outside, but I'm not sure if he got shot out, which he did.
Nocom go there. Look at that.
Sayco is 2.5 behind more now, actually. 2 seconds behind Nocom.
Wow. We have to focus on this, of course, because this is for the championship battle. Let's ride on board with Sayco right now. He's got to make some moves now. He's got to try and overtake Kelvin Powell. Wasn't really close enough. In the slipstream, but yeah, didn't quite get the exit he wanted. So Sayco there. 2 tenths down now. Okay, let's see how he goes through this corner.
Whoa, great speed through there.
Wow, and what's Powell doing? Powell just covering the inside. We know Powell likes that inside line, don't we?
Oh yeah, it's his trademark.
Yeah.
This round.
Kelvin inside line Powell. We should make some shirts for him.
Should put on the t-shirts.
Yeah. Okay, but Sayco there. Oh, it must be so frustrating seeing the championship slip away.
Yeah, it's, if you miss that last overtaking spot, you've got to wait a long time for the next one, and that's the tough part about the World Card, is that if you don't seize the opportunity there, it's going to be a while to that one.
That is true. Wow, Renault McGann's 1, 2, 3, 4. Edward Wong, Axel Nocom, Yazzie Razak in third, and Kelvin Powell in fourth. And, well, temporarily though, because Sayco looks like he's going to go down the inside of Kelvin Powell. He doesn't need to be that far in. Is he going to make the move stick? Yes, he does. Nicely done. And he needs to get it done, because with only 5 minutes to go, he's running out of time to catch Axel Nocom.
Okay, so he's got 3 seconds to find. 3 seconds. And an overtake.
And an overtake in 5 seconds. Oh, I think it's going to be too much for him, unfortunately. Yeah, wow. Okay, well, let's go back to the front of the pack right now, which is, of course, Edward Wong. Doing a great job. We don't have him on Zoom, unfortunately, but yeah, he's driven fantastic. It's just like, because it's a championship battle, we couldn't focus on him, and he's done such a great job to just lead this race.
Since Nocom's gone through for second, though, he's taken a second out of that lead gap.
Wow, let's see who's got fastest lap at the moment. Fastest lap has gone to Axel Nocom. Wow, the 8-year-old is flying.
That's just more points on the table taken off.
Yeah. Let's go back to Darren Ivan because he's having a good battle now with Kelvin Powell. Darren, two-wheel Ivan. Ooh, small contact there. Nicely done though, holding on, holding on.
Darren doing really well. He's on the inside. He's got the space and he's going for it. Very opportunistic and a great move. Finding the space, forcing the space.
Yeah.
And going down the inside from P5.
Powell should have covered that, I feel.
Smiling away.
2 more laps to go after this lap.
Sayco now 2/10 behind P3. Okay, 2/10 behind P3, but 3.8 seconds behind his championship rival, who has the fastest lap.
Sayco's going to have to... Oh, look at the speed of them again. Must be with the success ballast in the Alpha. Okay,
Takes a lift, get the good exit. No, he's a bit hesitant on the throttle.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a bit late as well. Really think about it, really think about it.
This is the
Razak
penultimate
defends
lap.
the inside. Yeah, just focus on getting the exit so you can get the slipstream.
There he goes.
At the
Tucked
front,
up.
Edward Wong still has a second over Axel Nocom, but in third position, look at Yazik Razak. He's all got a huge bootful of the Voltaire Sayco behind. Look at that, Sayco's going to the inside.
Not as much speed as I thought that Alpha would carry after going into slipstream.
Yeah, I think it's all the Will Alice. But Razak goes wide.
Switch back.
Switch back, yeah.
No, great defending actually. Razak's just pinched
Oh.
the exit a bit.
Oh no.
Championship over.
Wow, look how disappointed Sayco is. He's out of the championship. He might finish second still, but he's not going to win it. Oh, how disappointing for him. Yeah, the championship is going to go to the fellow Filipino driver of Axel Nocom. 1 more lap to go after this one, who's in second position. Oh, such a shame for Sayco. Oh, he'd driven so well in race 1. He'd driven so well in race 2. The first part of race 2, that is. And the second half did not go so well for him.
Just too much contact and bumper cars, like we said.
Yeah. Okay, so it's the youngsters again.
8/10 Axel Nocom from the lead. 1 lap to go.
1 lap to go. Maybe he's not giving up.
6/10. Found 2/10 of those last couple corners.
Wow. Okay. Well, look at the battle from behind him. There's a huge battle going on, third position.
Ooh.
Look at that.
2 by 2.
And it's Darren Ivan who's going to try and overtake. Trying to go down the inside.
He has gone down the inside.
Razak just manages to hold on to that. Good move by him.
Oh!
Oh! Contact, and he's out the race as well. Shame. So Yazik Razak holds on to third position at the moment.
Nazmir Aslan right behind Calvin Powell and going down the inside, I think. Not quite.
Not quite at the moment. Just showing a bit of inexperience there. But Elman up to third position. Nicely
Ooh.
done. Wow. It was struck by Black guys. Every one of them getting high on incident points, so they have to watch that with only 1 more lap to go. Half a lap to go. We have to go back to the front though because
3/10.
he doesn't need to defend. Edward doesn't need to defend. He's not close enough. But Edward's defending anyway. He needs to make sure he gets a good exit out of here. Does he get a good exit?
It looks good.
Nocom though there. Right on his bumper. Okay, on the last lap, we've gone through the first 2 sectors of this last lap. 1 more sector to go. We're riding on board with Axel Nocom, who, if he finishes this race in the points, will take the championship. He will be silver champion. He was bronze class champion in the last Lobo edition, and he's almost a couple laps, a couple corners
Doors
away.
open.
Couple corners away from taking the
Lovely
silver.
shot.
But he wants the race win, doesn't he?
Yeah, he'd love to win the race he wins the championship on, and he's going to do everything in his power to do so, but he's got to be careful not get a DQ or anything. There's one more overtaking opportunity left, and I can imagine Wong is going to firmly shut the door there.
I wonder if his parents are now screaming at him to not do the overtake because
He's going to go for it.
Thought about it. Thought about it.
Absolutely no room.
Yeah. Edward Wong takes the win, but the guy that takes the championship is going to be Axel Nocom. Look at him there in P2, celebrating across the line. What a great result for him as he spins it into the wall. A little bit of fun.
He's got a nice t-shirt too.
Has he? Yes.
Axel.
He's got a nice t-shirt too. We have to get him on the radio right now to chat to him. Let's see if we can...
Oh, and Aslan got past Razak.
Wow, Aslan with a good up to P4, but we have to talk to Axel Nocom, see if he's there. Look, he's looking at the camera going, oh crap, people are watching me. Let's see if we can chat. Here comes Dad. Dad's sorting out the Zoom. Axel, what a great result. Congratulations on P2, but you won the championship. You are...
that I won the championship.
Yeah.
Also, I learned from my Honda Civic in real life, the front wheel drive, so I got used to it. Now when I go to WTCR, I'm used to it.
Yes. You've been driving the Honda Civic in real life with your dad.
What?
You've been driving the Honda Civic in real life.
Yeah, I drive it in life.
Hopefully just...
So I got WTCRs.
Good job. Hopefully only on the racetrack and not on the road. I'm loving your Axel shirt, by the way, Axel.
Yeah.
Okay, congratulations on the result. Congratulations on the championship, man. We will see you next time.
Okay, thank you.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye-bye. Oh, such a cute kid.
Yeah. Championship down to the wire. Unfortunately, not concluded in the most exciting way.
Yep.
Condolences.
Sayco. Yes.
Yeah.
Voltaire did drive that race run so well, and that first third of race 2 was so good, wasn't it? And
Yeah,
just
it was
couldn't
looking
put it
really
together.
good.
Oh, well, okay. Well, thanks very much, Alistair. That's silver done. We only have gold left. Gold is coming up after this break. And in the break, you also see some highlights from the gold final from round 2. Yeah, we'll be back in a while.